Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah. All praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashim Kakadash. Yahweh being the name of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shah being the name of His only begotten Son, who they eagerly call Jesus Christ. Now we're going to get into the image of the beast. Now, it talks about the image of the beast in Revelation 13. It says, Revelation 13 and verse 15, it say, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Now, when you're looking at this image of the beast, you can go to Daniel to get an understanding, because Daniel and John was two of the apostles, or two of the prophets, because John was a prophet, a messenger of God, an Israelite. Two people that gave understanding, and John was pretty much given the understanding from him reading the book of Daniel, because Daniel was thousands of years before John, and so John was using the scriptures to give an understanding. Now, when you go into Isaiah chapter 8 verse 20, it says, to the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this word, there is no light in them. So John was speaking according to the word. See, when you go into Revelation, it's talking about the beast. Let's go into Daniel and see how Daniel talked about the beast. Why was Daniel naming, what was he naming the beast? What was he calling the beast? See, that's why I say precept must be upon precept in Isaiah 28 and 10, because the precepts give you understanding. Why was John using the terminology of beast? Because Daniel talked about beast. Daniel talked about the kingdom. So in Daniel chapter, let's go to chapter 2 of Daniel, because he started off with this image, or this dream of Nebuchadnezzar, and he broke the dream down by presenting beasts. Let's see, Daniel chapter 2, starting around the verse 31. It say, thou, O king, sawest and behold a great image. This great image, whose brightness was excellent, stood before thee, and the form thereof was terrible. 32. Daniel 2 and 32. This image head was of fine gold, his breast and his arms of silver, his belly and his thighs of brass, his legs of iron, and feet part of iron and part of clay. Okay, so he told about this image, and this image was an image of a man. See, it was an image of a man with a head, and the man had arms, the man had feet, legs, his belly, his thighs, an image of a man. See, it wasn't just, an image talking about the character of the person. No, it's no. Daniel was talking about the image of a man. It was the image of a man. Okay? This is what the precepts is given to understanding. Precept upon precept. John was speaking according to the word. See? if any man speak, what's that? 1 Peter 4:11, I think. If any man speak, let him speak as the oracles of God, because the oracles explain what the image is and what the beast is. So we got the image. Now we're gonna go into the beast, because the beast is gonna identify the man. Okay, so when you go to I think you go down, it start talking about beasts. Starting at verse 38, it say, and whoso, this is Daniel chapter 2, verse 38, and whosoever the children of men dwell, the beasts of the field and the fowls of the heavens, have he given unto the hand, and that made thee ruler over them all. Thus art the head of gold, and after thee shall arise another kingdom, inferior to thee. Okay, so he was talking about kingdoms. So first you had the image of the beast. It was the image of a man. Or I ain't gonna say the image of the beast. The image was the image of a man. Okay. So now we're going to chapter 7, because chapter 2 just pretty much breaking down that the image is of a man, and then you had the kingdoms. Now we're going to connect the kingdoms in chapter 7. Okay, because each part of this man was kingdoms. Okay, so chapter 7, let's see where we're going to start. Okay, I'm trying to get right to the point here. Okay, so let's start at verse 3 to get the context. This chapter 7, verse 3, and 4 great beasts came up from the sea. Okay, and it says, diverse one from another. So it was 4 beasts came up from the sea. Now I'm not gonna read all of this. I'm trying to get straight to the point. To let it be known what the beast is. So when you get the you'll get the verse. Let's see here. Verse. Where is it? I think we at the end, almost at the end of chapter 7. When you get to verse, where is it? Verse 17. Here we go. These great beasts, which are four kings, which shall arise out of the earth. So what is the beast? Is kings. The beast is not some freaking coalition. See, the beast is not a church. The beast is not some antichrist that's gonna come out of the clear blue sky and ain't got nothing. He ain't doing nothing on the earth. The beast is a kingdom. That's why the image of the beast was of a man, because the image was also for all of those kingdoms. They had a part of that image, but every kingdom was representation of the image. For instance, the image that Nebuchadnezzar set up. Do you think that image was some image not of himself? See, he put an image of himself up. See, the image that he set up probably looked like him, man. And then the same thing with the Assyrians, the Persians, the Egyptians. They was putting up images of themselves. They was not putting up images of some other nation, man. some other kingdom, some other people, because the Egyptians was the Hamites, the Babylonians was the Hamites. They was putting them images like the Hamites that looked like them. See? So when you go, let's get this verse. What we did verse we did verse 3, and then we're gonna jump down. Okay, let me hurry up because I done ran out of time. We're gonna jump down to verse. Well, we did jump down to verse 17 and say the great beasts, these great beasts which are four kings which shall come out of the earth. Okay, and then verse 19 and say, then I would know the truth of the fourth beast. So now it was a fourth beast. It was a fourth kingdom. See? It was a fourth king. Who is this fourth king? When you go to Revelation, it tells you who is this fourth king, man. It's not hard. John brought out more information, just like Ezra's brought out more information of this beast, but he named it as an eagle. Just like what Daniel said, it was a eagle's wings. But Ezra's talked about it being an eagle with feathers, this fourth kingdom. But John, he stated that the beast, or this kingdom that was coming, he described his kingdom with more detail. Look at what he said in verse 12, starting at verse 3. It says, and there appeared another wonder in heaven, and behold, a great red dragon. What did Daniel 7:19 say? Four great beasts. See, this red dragon is a beast. Great beast. See, now jump to verse 13, because this is what the whole thing is about. Chapter 13 of Revelation. It says in verse 1, it lets you know what this beast was. It's the same fourth beast in Daniel 7:19, or 7:19 down. The fourth beast. It says, and I stood upon the sand of the sea, and saw a beast rise up out of the sea, having 7 heads and 10 horns. What did Daniel say? Let's go to Daniel, man. Let me put this on the screen, because Daniel, see, I can go back and forth with Daniel and Revelation on the screen. Okay, Daniel 7. Look, verse 19, it say the fourth beast. Okay. Now look at verse 20. It say the 10 horns, which is in his head. Okay, then we go right to Revelation. Bam. 13, verse 1. It says, I saw a beast come out of the sea, having 7 heads and 10 horns. It's the same fourth beast in Daniel. John is speaking by the word. If any man speak, let him use the oracles of God. To the law and to the testimony. The testimony was through Daniel, and John was using the same testimony. See? The same beast. Okay? The same kingdom. Okay? This kingdom was described in verse 12. It was a red dragon. What does it describe this beast? When you jump over to 17. 17 gives the same description of this beast. Where is it? It described this beast the same way. Okay, look at verse 3. It says, so he carried me away in the spirit into the wilderness, and I saw a woman sat upon a scarlet-colored beast. What was this scarlet-colored beast? This scarlet-colored beast was a red dragon. A red beast. Scarlet means red. The same thing, man. Why is people separating this stuff? Then it got 7 heads and 10 horns, just like Daniel. Daniel said 7 heads and 10 horns. Chapter 12 says 7 heads and 10 horns. Chapter 17 say 7 heads and 10 horns. It's the same beast. It's the same fourth kingdom. Second Esdras got the same situation with the eagle. Esdras chapter 11 and chapter 12. Talking about the same fourth beast. Okay? Let's get that real quick, because I might go on with the 20 minutes. Second Esdras 11. Okay, let's go ahead to the heart of the matter. Look, it says verse 40. And the fourth came. The fourth of what? The fourth beast. Look at 39. Art not thou it that remaineth of the fourth beast? It's the fourth kingdom, man. Let's go to 11. 12 and 11. It says, the eagle whom thou sawest come up out of the sea is the kingdom. The beast is the kingdom. The beast is not no freaking government structure. It is the kingdom is a government structure, yes, but it's deeper than some freaking. Oh, it's this specific type of government, man. It's the kingdom, and the kingdom got a king on the throne, and that king has an image. But we're gonna get to that. Now let's go. And it talks about Daniel. He said, this is the kingdom which was seen in the vision of our brother Daniel. They all getting it from Daniel. Esdras got it from Daniel. John got it from Daniel. Now let's go back to 17, is it? No, let's go back to 13, man. 13, 15. Let's get to the heart of the matter. It says that he had power to give life unto the beast, the image of the beast, that the image of the beast shall speak. The image of who? And cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast shall be killed. Who is the image of the beast? It is talking about who is the beast, first of all. Let's get who this beast is, because these people is playing game. The beast is the red dragon. Who it was red in the Bible? Come on, man. That got any kind of significance to this behind. Verse 25. It says, the first came out red all over like a hairy garment, and they called his name ESAU. See, Esau came out red. Esau is that darn dragon. Second Esdras. Let's go back to Second Esdras, because we talking about the last kingdom, the fourth beast. Second Esdras 6 and 9. It say Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. What was the fourth beast? Let's go back to Daniel. Let's go back to Daniel. Daniel chapter 7. Around about the 20th verse. This fourth beast was going to be what? Look at verse 23. Thus he said, the fourth beast shall be the fourth kingdom, which shall be diverse from all the kingdoms, and shall devour the whole earth, and shall tread it down and break it into pieces. See? Now this fourth beast was the last beast. This was the last beast, because look at verse 21. I beheld the same horn made war with the saints and prevailed against them. Now verse 18 lets you know that these fourth beasts that arose out of the earth, they was going to run into the saints. Verse 18, but the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom. It's going to take that fourth kingdom and possess that fourth kingdom. Or the kingdom is going to possess the kingdom from the fourth kingdom. Because the fourth kingdom is just saying this is the fourth rulership on the earth. But the saints going to take that rulership and possess that rulership forever and forever of the earth. But Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the one afterwards. So Esau is the fourth beast, and he's going to be taken out of power by Jacob, man, the saints. Now, when you go into Revelation, let's go back to Revelation 13, because this is a powerful situation. Revelation 13:10. Look, what is the whole faith of the saints? He said, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. The saints is trying to take down that fourth beast, that fourth kingdom that had them in slavery. Who is the fourth kingdom? The ESAU, the so-called white man who's running America and the EU, the European Union, all these so-called white men countries. This fourth beast is the fourth kingdom of Esau. Is the fourth kingdom and is the kingdom of Esau. All of this, what names that Esau came and brought up, who gives a damn what he calling himself? He is Esau, man, in the image of a white man, a man with leprosy. That's the image. Any white man stand up and run his damn mouth, let's get that. These Negroes and Hispanics will listen to him and respect him and worship him. What the 2 Thessalonians say. Second Thessalonians say that this dragon is going to be worshipped like God, man. Now let me find this verse. Let me go. Okay. Now it talks about the rich man. See, anytime he run his raggedy mouth, these Negroes gonna listen to him, man. They people using the names of Esau like we supposed to follow what he say. Damn what he call himself. Give a damn, you can call yourself a monkey, a gorilla, anything. I'm not gonna say this the kingdom of the gorilla. It's talking about the gorillas. Hell no, it's talking about Esau. He got to be exposed in these last days. We're not using all these other bywords that he want to hide under. Stop hiding this dragon. Pull him out in the front. Look at 13:23. It say, when a rich man speaketh, every man holdeth his tongue. And look what he said. They stole it to the cloud. Oh, I'm a Asiatic, Ethiopian, what you call it, European Caucasian. We don't care about all that shit. You is an Edomite, man. That's what you is. When the rich man speaketh, every man holdeth his tongue, and look, and what he said, they stole it to the cloud. See, that's why. Let's get 2 Thessalonians. I'm gonna close out with this, cause see, I'm about to get too much into the spirit. It says, because we talking about worshiping the image of the beast. Any dragon get up and run his mouth. Look at verse 4. Who opposing and exalted himself above all that is called God, or that is worship, so that he as God sit in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. See, he trying to be God, and he wants to be worshipped. So in Revelation 13, when it talks about the image of the beast, that who would not worship the image of the beast, it's just talking about who wouldn't worship Esau, man. It's not hard, man. These people be tongue wrestling and doing all this stuff. It's not hard. The fourth kingdom, the fourth beast, is the kingdom of Esau, is the image, and the image of the beast is the image of Esau. That's what it's talking about, man. The beast is a kingdom. The beast is a king. Esau is a king. Anything got to do with a beast, an image of the beast. What it say down here in Revelation 16? The name of the beast. That's Esau. The mark. Esau gonna tell you to do something, man. He gonna try to put his goddamn chain on your behind, the yoke of iron around your neck. Or he gonna try to put that all in you and turn you into a slave. Esau gonna do this. How has people got anything else in their mouth, man? Who gives a damn what these Edomites calling themselves? I'm gonna leave it there. All praise to Yahweh, Bashib Yahweh Shah, Bashib Kakadash, double honor to the elders pushing the truth, peace to the elect worldwide. Our kingdom is at hand. Shalom.